Dang. Man, they messing with my stream. He wasn't super athletic like a Derrick Rose. You know, he wasn't super fast, you know. He wasn't super fast. But the things that he could do with the ball in his hand was amazing. We haven't really seen a player like him, like with that much talent since Iverson. Like to be able to control the ball, go coast to coast, could finish with either hand at the hoop at that size. It's like one in a million. Now, remember, came in with Dion Waiters. Y'all remember Dion Waiters? Waiters was you know, guy out of Philly. He could ball. What up, Nerdy Blue? Guy who can ball. They did not get along because this story is similar how they played together was sort of like Iverson and Stackhouse. It's exactly the same thing. Iverson, like, you know, Stackhouse, and I just want to tell you guys, Stackhouse can fight. So don't think Stackhouse was soft. Stackhouse was a real dude. You know, I think Iverson was better, but Stack could ball too. So don't think. So they were supposed to make them two the backcourt of the Philadelphia Sixers. In this case, they were going to build around Kyrie and Waiters. Then I guess they got into it, and I think Waiters punched Kyrie in the face, I believe. Now, you could go look all this up. This is out there. Punched him in the face. They got into altercation. They had to separate, so they knew from then on, like, yo, we might have to move on Waiters, because this ain't gonna work. Kyrie is the guy. Like, no one to argue and say, oh, well, you know, no. Kyrie was way better than Dion Waiters. It's like Iverson and Stackhouse. Love Stackhouse. He can ball. You ain't Iverson. So he's a whole new different breed. So Cleveland, everybody talks about, what up, Scrub? Everybody talks about Cleveland like, well, when LeBron was there, LeBron ain't make it to the playoffs till his third year. And he could have made it before that, but you know why he didn't? Paul Silas, God rest his soul. Paul Silas was trying to teach that dude how to play defense and play without the ball. He didn't want to listen. So he got him fired, then act like he ain't know what was going on. Now, Kyrie Irving was with Byron Scott. Y'all remember Byron Scott was coaching him. So they weren't winning games because their team wasn't good. Everybody loved to say, well, LeBron did this in his third year. Well, what was Kyrie doing? I'm like, bro, he only was in the league for 2 years or 3, if that, before LeBron came. And plus, LeBron had better teams than him when he first got there. Y'all forget? He had Ricky Davis. He had Boozer. He had Darius Miles. He had all these people on his team. Ilgauskas. You know what I'm saying? Y'all love to bypass what LeBron does. Y'all, but if everybody else, y'all got to be just as good as LeBron, like early in your career. And honestly, in my opinion, you know, Kyrie, he got hurt those first 2 years, so it kind of set them back. So Kyrie Irving got elected to an All-Star game, I believe. What's up, Sharon? He got elected to the All-Star game, I believe. I believe he won the MVP at the All-Star game. The dude was incredible. Kyrie was out there crossing dudes up, putting them to bed. Like, what's up? There go Kazim right there. King Z. What up, Zine?
What up?
Your other brother over here cracked. So we basically I knew from then on Kyrie was that guy. On the court, dude could play. Then of course he was in the Olympics. Everybody forget where he challenged Kobe to a one-on-one, saying that I could get you one-on-one. And Kobe was like, are you serious? Like, dead serious. And he told him I could beat you one-on-one, and the trash talker. So you knew Kyrie Irving had confidence. He lacked no confidence. So when they played against each other, Kobe took him to school. People forget he tried to do to Kobe what Iverson wasn't having that shit. Kobe bit that jersey, locked him up. He tried to go up, blocked his shit. See, Kobe, people don't understand. This is why I always put Kobe over Mike. Kobe knew people's moves. Like, he studied moves a little better than Mike did. Mike was more of a, I'm gonna study the defense. We're gonna go along with the defense. But as far as matching up one-on-one with some of the smaller guards, the two guards who were fast and stuff, man, Kobe was slightly better. Mike was more of a guy who can play off the, he could play the bigger small forwards because of his size, because he was strong, but he couldn't guard like the guards like Isaiah Thomas or, Magic. He had trouble with Magic. Magic could just back him down all day. Bird could just back him down all day. You know what I'm saying? Kobe had to go against all them guys. So Kyrie Irving and everything, he's through the roof. His confidence, he just did well. They got a coach in Mike Brown. Mike Brown came back to Cleveland because remember, Kobe got his ass fired after he benched Kobe in the fourth, like at the end, and Kobe gave him that stare like, oh, you gone. And he was gone. Bench Kobe. You just don't do that. So then Kyrie Irving was doing what he had to do, So, he had to do what he had to do, which was, he was playing under Mike Brown. Mike Brown was going to get Cleveland back right. He had Kyrie. They were going to be fine. Now, Kyrie Irving, during this time, LeBron James was stinking up the joint in Miami. He was ready to leave because him and Pat Riley, they weren't cool anymore. Pat Riley just was, Pat Riley not going to let you get away with shit. He old school. So this dude here, LeBron, was working out a deal to come back to Cleveland. He was not coming back unless he had Kyrie there. Kyrie wasn't there, he's not coming back to Cleveland. So they lied to Kyrie because Kyrie was hearing reports like we were that LeBron's coming back to Cleveland. All his little cronies in the media. And Kyrie was like, wait a minute, nah, bro, like, I'm not finna sign this extension if he comes back. Kyrie never wanted to play with LeBron. But nobody tells you this. They always love to tell you he's a bad teammate, he bumped heads with LeBron, when that wasn't the case. Kyrie Irving didn't care. He was there to win. He wanted his own team because he knew how people... See, you guys don't understand. Players talk. They talk to different media people. They talk. Nobody loved playing with LeBron because they knew you would either get traded or you would get the blame. It's one or the other. You're never going to get the credit. Kyrie was tired of that crap. You know what I'm saying? He was tired of that crap. So Kyrie, when he saw that LeBron was coming back after they lied to him, he signed the extension. He was going to go ask for a trade. What's up, Feltimore? He was finna go ask for a trade. Like, he was going to say, trade me. You know who talked him out of the trade? And nobody loved to give this credit to that man who did it. God rest his soul. Kobe Bryant told him to stay because Kobe Bryant felt like it would be good experience for him to learn. And he knew Kyrie was that guy. He knew when it comes down to the games, he knew Kyrie was going to do this. Now, what everybody forget is Kyrie was never supposed to play with Bron. It was supposed to be Kyrie and Andrew Wiggins. Y'all forgot? The Cavs drafted Andrew Wiggins #1. It was going to be Kyrie, Andrew Wiggins, and Dog. They were going to probably move Dion Waiters. But you would have had Kyrie and Andrew Wiggins, he would have been straight. Because Kyrie would have been the closer. Wiggins would have been a good #2. You would have been straight. But they traded Andrew Wiggins where, guys? To Minnesota. Right? Remember? That's how Kevin Love got over there. So, everybody love to talk about KD stacking teams. This dude just stacked another team. Then he brought 5 or 6 more players with him. So that team Kyrie was on, because me and Jern, we argue about this all the time. He swear Kyrie had a team. I had to show him, bro, Do you know LeBron brought like 8-10 people there, right? With him. LeBron don't go anywhere without help. He don't. Or he gonna trade somebody to get some help. So Kyrie stayed. He stayed. He said, I stayed, F it. So the first year they were together, Kevin Love got hurt. You know, this when we realized Kevin Love is soft. He can't really handle contact. It was easy out there in Minnesota because nobody watched him, but in big games against bigger competition, Kevin Love used to come up small. Now, he came out there, he got hurt. Remember Olenek, the long hair, fake ass white Jesus out there on the court? He basically did a dirty move and dislocated his shoulder. Then remember Kyrie and Golden State, they were playing Golden State. Remember Kyrie got hurt because they went to overtime and won that game. So Kyrie was balling the whole playoffs. So the following year, Kyrie was just going off. He was dropping 30s, 40s. I remember he played the Spurs. This dude dropped 57 and the game winner. He was that guy. It wasn't LeBron doing all this. Everybody love to talk about, well, LeBron hit some game win. LeBron will only hit a shot if the game is tied or they're up 2. If they're up 2 or 1 or the game tied, he is 99% going to hit that shot. But if they're behind 1 or down 2 or 3, he going to cave in. He giving it to somebody else. And Kyrie was getting it, and Kyrie was delivering. Everybody forget that. What's up, B. Wyatt? Everybody forgets that. But see, everybody hates Kyrie now. Then when they played the Warriors, everybody was trashing that fourth quarter. Kyrie hit the shot on Steph because Steph had a bad knee. So he took advantage of it, hit the shot, won the series. And you know who they gave credit to? LeBron James and that weak-ass block. That weak-ass block they love to show. He made the block. Nigga, they still would have lost. You kidding me? If Kyrie didn't hit the shot, y'all would have still lost. And it's so funny, the media kept trying to say, man, Kyrie, man, like, he was distant from the team. He was upset, yelling at everybody. They tried to paint it like Kyrie was the villain already. Let's not talk about the interview. They tried to talk to him as if LeBron was his dad. He like, dude, I got a dad. I don't need no father figure. I got a father, thank you. And that's when the media just didn't like him because he wasn't going along with the plan. He was supposed to go along with the plan and say, I look up to LeBron. He's like a father to me. Kyrie never went along with the plan. This is why they hate Kyrie. See, y'all gonna learn the truth today about everything. I've been waiting. I let all these Twitter trolls, these YouTube trolls, talk their little dumbness and everything. But no, I'm finna make this video, and this is all I'm saying. Now, I'm not arguing. I'm not debating. Kyrie Irving has been disrespected, like, for no reason. He's been hated for no reason. He never did nothing wrong to anybody. He just didn't follow the plan. So after they lost, when KD made that move to Golden State, they lost that year. Y'all remember they lost 4-1. The only reason they won that game because Kyrie went off that game. He just destroyed the Warriors. But LeBron was running scared because LeBron didn't want to answer the bell and guard KD. I kept asking everybody, why isn't LeBron guarding KD? Y'all told me he the best player in the world. Guard him. Because that's the only dude that was killing him. It wasn't Steph, wasn't Clay, wasn't stank breath Donkey Green. It was Kevin Durant. He was killing him. Everybody want to talk about this. Oh, well, Steph was getting double teamed. Stop listening to Draymond lying ass. No. Kevin Durant came there and made them unbeatable because they couldn't do nothing. They tried to double team KD. They couldn't. He was giving the ball to Steph. Steph would be balling out. In those back-to-back game 3s, Steph played like crap and the team played like crap. Kevin Durant hit the shots to win the series twice. And he still don't get no respect, which is the craziest thing to me. And then he tried to defer to Steph Curry He tried to defer to Curry to get him the MVP. Because remember, Curry didn't win the Finals MVP. But yet, he's the best player. He carried KD, but KD got more Finals MVPs than him. I don't understand it. It's like he got 2 finals. That's like saying, well, Pippen carried Jordan, but Jordan won 6 Finals MVPs. So it's like, what are we talking about? Because y'all are the main ones who talk about final MVPs. Y'all always bring that up with soft-ass Shaq and Kobe. Well, Shaq got 3 of them, though. I said, yeah, he got 3, but he should have 3. There was nobody in the East that could guard him. All the people in the West used to shut Shaq down all day. Kobe would have to deliver. But y'all didn't watch the games. See, y'all go off of the ESPN, the narratives, and all of these stories like, bro, I don't do that. I don't care what Shannon or Skip's saying. They're creating narratives. Kyrie Irving was that guy. Now, LeBron James. Everybody love to praise this guy like he ain't a phony. Dude cheats on his wife. Dude got so many white chicks, allegedly. Dude done did all this dirt. His kids don't even like him. His kids out here rocking Jordans. They don't even like your ass, dog. They don't even like you. They don't even rock your shoes. They rocking Jordans. You think if I had kids, they finna rock the enemy's shoes? Hell no. You think Gianna and them was rocking Jordans in Kobe house? You out your goddamn mind. Kobe will choke all of them. He'll be like, come here. With the trash. He'll throw some Jordan. He saw DeMar DeRozan wear some Jordans. Kobe Bryant cooked his ass so bad on that court. Because Kobe like, nigga, you look up to me. You don't look up to that bald-headed bastard. You look up to me. And guess what? What DeRozan did? He went to go wear the GOAT shoes. He went to go wear them Kobe's. Like, my bad, Kobe. Thought it was psychological. You ain't built like that, DeRozan. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Man, don't do that. Yeah, Rodman. Well, Rodman is the reason they won because Rodman. See, a lot of people don't understand. Michael used to break a lot. He used to miss a lot of shots. If you go look up the most missed shots in history, he's in the top 5 or top 4 or top 3. Everybody love to say, oh, well, Kobe did. I said, yeah, but Michael Jordan had just as many. Y'all forget, Michael Jordan took time off. If he didn't take time off during them years, he would be right there with Kobe with most missed shots. Because that's what they do. That's their game. They're volume shooters. So, yeah, they're not winning without Rodman or Jordan. Yeah, Jordan did his thing, but dog, what Rodman did, Rodman was able to shut down Shaq. They didn't have nobody, and shut down Horace. Horace got hurt that series. If Horace didn't get hurt, we would have took the Bulls to 7 games. Because Horace had something Shaq ain't have. That was balls in the post. He could rebound. Shaq was a terrible rebounder for his size. That's why I tell people when they talk about Charles Barkley or talk about Shaq, I be like, nigga, Charles Barkley was way better than Shaq. It's not even close. Like, do y'all know what this nigga Charles was doing at 6'4"? 6'3"? This nigga was out rebounding 7-footers. And he was averaging 15 to 20 rebounds a game. The only nigga that out rebounded him was Rodman. That was it. In that era. So it's like, I be trying to tell people like, y'all don't know what y'all be talking about. So Kyrie and everything found out that LeBron was trying to trade him. So he said, listen, just trade me. Let's keep it on the low. Trade me. LeBron James and his team leaked the information about him wanting a trade. They did that on purpose. You notice how they always leak about on LeBron teams, oh, he was a cancer in the locker room and shit like that, because LeBron James don't want to be looked at as the bad guy. He don't want to be looked at as the bad guy and stuff. He want to be looked at as, I'm a good guy, I'm a great teammate. No, you're not. You a bitch. You was a bitch and you was a bitch when you first got in the league. LeBron, I know all about you. See, I remember shit. My brother next to me, he remembers shit. Sometimes he don't remember everything, but he remembers shit. And we remember a bitch when we know one. And that's why I keep telling y'all, he a bitch. People be like, you wouldn't say that to his face. What, nigga? I say you is a tall, big bitch. I would beat LeBron tall ass, bro. Stop it. Like, we done fought, me and this dude SB done fought dudes taller than us, bigger than us, and done put them on their back. It's like, that's why I laugh when niggas come in my chat saying they could get with me. I be like, all right, I'm in El Paso, you can find me. Whenever you want to smoke, nigga, we'll shoot the fade. I'm down for it. We could do it with gloves or without gloves. Let me know. If you want to do it with gloves, that's going to be your ass even more. So I'm just letting you know. So Kyrie wanted to leave because they tried to trade him. So LeBron leaked that story. He got traded to the Celtics. The only reason, he said, yeah, hey, King Z in here, Kazim will tell you. He said, you were cracked and stay keeping it a buck. He know. So if y'all want to know about how I get down, ask him, King Z. That's our little brother there. So y'all can ask him or y'all can ask Davion when he come in here. They'll tell you that we do not play at all. So if y'all want to know how we get down, y'all can ask. We got people to vouch for us. Pico come in here. You can ask Pico, I think, in the chat. Ask him. He'll let you know. Because Pico worse than both of us. His hand's better than both of us. So if you want to come down here and shoot it, we can. It'll be one-on-one. Then if you want to go at others, hey, we can do it. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all about where I tell y'all, bro, I'm not dog. Like I'm not hard to find. If somebody want to come get me, they can get me, dog. Ain't nobody invincible. Ain't nobody untouchable, bro. I done seen some of the biggest dudes who had people around them power. Nigga went over there and slapped them. They ain't care. So y'all don't understand because y'all just live on the internet. Or where y'all from, y'all got a lot of bitches that just get punked. So Kyrie went to the Celtics and got traded. And they needed him to get the surgery so he'll be straight. But see, he wanted to let it naturally heal. Danny Ainge was like, look, I'm trying to win championships. So I didn't have a problem with Danny Ainge doing what he did. But everybody got mad at Danny Ainge. Oh, Danny Ainge, I fought, man. Isaiah did this. I said, well, Isaiah should have got the surgery, nigga. You finna get paid $100-some million. Get the surgery, nigga. I would have got the surgery quick. But he wanted to let it, and ever since then, Isaiah wasn't the same after that. He wasn't the same. He tried to let it heal naturally, you know, and then he went to Cleveland with LeBron. And y'all remember the infamous, we don't practice and all of that. They traded him. Traded him, D-Wade, and all of them. And D-Wade was so pissed. D-Wade still don't mess with Bron today. Like, he really don't like that dude. After what LeBron did, then lied to his face saying that he ain't know what was going on. Dwayne Wade said, bro, how you don't know what's going on, bro? You're LeBron James. Nigga, is you stupid? Is you stupid? Yo, man, we got 25 people in here, man. 9 likes. Come on, hit that like button. Hit the like button. So, Kyrie went to Boston. First game of the season. First game of the season, LeBron James did a dirty play. He knocked Gordon Hayward out and hurt Gordon Hayward. Hayward was out for the season. So, after that, that's when Jaylen Brown started emerging. Jaylen Brown was there already with Isaiah. Isaiah was his veteran. Isaiah Thomas took him under his wing. So that's why Jaylen Brown is built like he is. Isaiah Thomas, what people fail to realize, Isaiah Thomas is just like the old Isaiah Thomas. They know how to communicate with the young guys in the group. They know how to build the team up. So Kyrie tried to take him and Tatum under him. So they started balling. People forget Boston was in like first or second place before Kyrie got hurt, they played the Warriors and they gave Warriors problems. Like Brown and Tatum were emerging. Kyrie was emerging like as that guy on the floor. Then Kyrie got hurt and he had to get some screws put in his leg. He was supposed to come back during the playoffs. This is when Boston just started balling, like Terry Rozier and all of them. They just started balling. Like the young guys, they stepped up like they were supposed to. And they basically overachieved. Now, the media was forcing the team to go against each other because they were basically saying, oh, this team is better without Kyrie. And that they were hating on, the people who were saying that, it was LeBron James media people. So this is why I keep trying to tell y'all always saying it's always something with Kyrie. No, it's always something with the media. The media wants, you got to understand, they make everybody a villain. Like Isaiah Thomas, they made him a villain. And his brother and Michael Jordan's sister were best friends. He was cool with Jordan. He had Jordan's number. They used to talk all the time. And Jordan tried to make it seem like he was the bad guy. Ain't that crazy? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say to y'all. Is that Kyrie was going to come back, but the reason Kyrie didn't come back was because the screws in his knee, they were rusted. They were rusted in his knee where he could get infected. So he had to, he lost a lot of weight in that leg. His leg looked like a twig. So he had to basically, sit out. And this is where the Celtics overachieved. They got to the Eastern Conference Finals. Once they got to the Eastern Conference Finals, they started having a big head. The following year, Terry Rozier wanted to play. He felt like, look, I should be playing over Kyrie. He really felt that way. He should be starting. He should be getting his minutes. Brad Stevens did not know how to handle that situation. See, this is why I tell you guys, Brad Stevens is not a good coach. I told people I blame Brad Stevens because Brad Stevens should have let everybody know who's the number one, who's the two, and who's the three. Tatum and Brown were going at it with Kyrie. Boston was turning their back on Kyrie, because they felt like, oh well, before the season he said that, I'll be happy to be here if you'll have me. The way he said it, they tried to twist his words. And during the season, Kyrie wanted one of those guys traded, which was Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. He said, I'll play with either one of them, but he couldn't play with both of them. So Danny Ainge said, hell no. That's why when Danny Ainge got the heart attack or he was sick and everything, you know what I'm saying? That's when, he was sick.
You got film over you on the live still.
Yeah.
That phone dead.
So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had too many guys who they thought was the number one option. You gotta go to a job.
Yeah, I don't know what job. I know it's downtown. This is Dynamite. It's Dynamite downtown. Oh, got a phone dead.
Yeah. So, yeah, they had too many guys who thought they was number one. So they had that going on. So they were beefing. They lost in the playoffs to not the Pacers, but I forgot the team they lost to. They lost to them. Everybody blamed Kyrie, so Kyrie decided to bounce. He bounced, and him and KD, they went to Brooklyn. Brooklyn, they were going to go to the Knicks at first. KD wanted to go to the Knicks, but then he saw that the Knicks weren't giving him any real power or anything, and the Brooklyn Nets promised them that they would give them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They would give him whatever and all of that stuff. So they got there. That's when the pandemic hit. KD still was rehabbing. Kyrie hurt his shoulder and was out for the year. You had some people talking about, oh, he's faking a shoulder injury. He wasn't faking no injury. Then when the whole thing with George Floyd happened, Kyrie was leading against like not playing in the bubble to make a stand, make a real stand against the NBA and people. And everybody turned against Kyrie in the media. They tried to say he was a bad guy, and I'm like, well, how is he a bad guy? He just wanted, he was self-aware of himself. And people just got upset. People got upset with that, and they tried to paint a narrative. They tried to push that bubble bullshit, and that was fake. LeBron wanted to do that bubble thing because he knew he wasn't going to win again. LeBron knew, like, man, like, I don't know if I'm going to win again and all that, and he wanted to still play. That's why I tell people I don't count the bubble season, because most of the players weren't playing. But everybody failed to realize that or say it. They love to leave that detail out, don't they, when they talk about that bullshit championship run. That bullshit championship run, they try to sweep that under the rug. Now, so Brooklyn and everything, he sat out, so they came into the next season. They got rid of Kenny Atkinson, they hired Steve Nash. What they were told is that it's going to be coached by committee. So that's why Kyrie made the statement he did. Then the media tried to put the blame on Kyrie and tried to basically blame KD for the hire. KD said, no, I did not hire this coach. This was Sean Marks. We had no input on the coaching staff, and they didn't. But everybody's like, man, this is a lie. Like, no, it wasn't. Everybody wants to always say, well, KD was the one who wanted James Harden. But before that happened, Kevin Durant and everything, they came in the season, pandemic hit. It was a New York law that said, oh, well, you got to take the jab. He didn't want to he said that I'll take the jab. This is what he said. This is his quotes, because people love to misquote him. I remember the quote because I did a story on the shit. So it's like, and when people argue with me, I'm like, bro, I looked at the story. Kyrie basically said that I'll take it if it's either in a plant-based form, or can I, learn more information about it? Because some of these ingredients, see, people don't read the ingredients, that some ingredients cause an adverse reaction. Do y'all niggas know what adverse reaction is? That mean, like, if you take a pill, nigga, you break out in hives and shit. So you get rashes, or you could end up dying from the adverse reaction. That's how I keep telling you, stop listening to these YouTube niggas. They dumb. They don't know shit. They don't know about adverse reaction, all of this stuff. I'm like, dog, you're idiots. That's why I try to tell them, and they be getting mad, and that's why I try to tell my nigga Germ, like, dude, how is it his fault, bro? Like, I told him, dog, if the job forced you to take the thing and then you get an adverse reaction, you about to die. Now what? What you gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? You gotta be smart, man. We don't have a lot of smart people out here. So I gotta educate people. This is why I was telling Dante, telling Jamil and all of them, bro, it's not Kyrie. Kyrie doesn't do anything, bro. He just speaks his mind. Y'all just don't understand it because y'all ain't been around a nigga who think on his own. I've been around people who done worked at a job who just question about certain stuff at the job, and then the bosses get mad like, why are you asking this question? Well, I'm just trying to figure out if it's gonna help me or not, nigga. Like, I'm gonna ask the question. Just like I'm gonna ask a question. I ask questions all the time. They be getting mad at me at work. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna ask you a question tomorrow. Kyrie is not going to no goddamn Lakers. Listen, Kyrie is not finna go play with no LeBron. They want LeBron. But this is what I don't understand, right? Everybody say Kyrie's a bad teammate. He's such a evil guy. Why does LeBron? Have you ever thought about it? That's why I keep asking people, well, why does LeBron want him in? Oh, well, you know, he can help LeBron win. It's, okay, so now he helping LeBron, so we good. So it's okay for him to go play with LeBron. Telling you, dog, the double talking people, dog, people, they don't be knowing what they talking about. Right, they want to be mostly followers. So they basically brought in they basically were playing that year. The next year they were playing. They made a trade for James Harden. Everybody and everything, everybody and stuff, you know, they basically traded for James Harden. That was a Sean Marks decision. That was not a Kevin Durant decision. Kevin Durant said, well, if you could trade for him, cool. Kevin Durant didn't care. He wanted to play ball and try to win. That's it. He's focused on the team. If they would have never got James Harden, he'd have been fine with it. Him and Kyrie. Kyrie was kind of skeptical of it because Kyrie was like, well, we got a team already. Like, Kyrie's the type, like, I'm good with what we got. Like, he loved Jared Allen, Caris LeVert. He loved those guys, you know, that they have. Dinwiddie had to go because Dinwiddie is just, to me, in my opinion, Dinwiddie doesn't help you win games. Everybody loved Dinwiddie. For some reason, I'm like, dog, he just average to me. Like, he's a good scorer, but defensively, he's very non-fundamental, and he's easy to take to the next level. But, I mean, I don't play in the league. So you know what I'm saying? So, once that happened, once he get hurt, Kyrie was in and out the lineup with Harden. Him and Harden were doing well together. KD came back. They were beating the Milwaukee Bucks. Kyrie got hurt. And that's when they went to 7 games. Steve Nash ran Kevin Durant into the ground. He didn't give him no rest. He wasn't using his team around him. Steve Nash was a complete idiot. That was the worst hire. They had Jacques Vaughn, who was coaching the team in the bubble, and actually was coaching them well. They weren't winning, but he coached them well. He was utilizing his talent. So Steve Nash cost him that game against the Bucks. Now, the following year, that's when the jab was in place. And Kyrie told you, I don't want to take it. If it's a plant-based, I'm cool. But I just want to know more about the ingredients because the ingredients go against, you know, my body, my health. You know what the media did? Oh, he's selfish. He don't want to play. He ain't cool. He ain't Kevin Durant's friend. It's like, what the? And y'all fall for the shit. This is what's funny. You got niggas coming to work telling me, man, he's selfish. He don't want to take it. I'm like, okay, but bro, what if he gets an adverse reaction? Oh, water? I'm like, this nigga here. You know what an adverse reaction is, right, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, hold on, I'm gonna talk like Harlem Nights do. Let's say that you get some cooter, and you put on some latex condom, and you fit it to go in the middle, but the girls start breaking out and getting a rash. What do you think just happened there, class? She has an adverse reaction to latex. So, this is why I tell y'all, stop listening to these idiots. They don't know what they talking about. They running a narrative. So Kyrie was like, all right, whatever. Like, they said he could play away games. So then Sean Marks came out and said, well, we don't want a part-time player, so, you know, you could just sit home. And Kyrie was like, all right, bet. Shit. They was like, oh, you're going to lose money too. Kyrie was like, okay, bet. It's like, I'm not taking it. So whatever. 2 months into the season, this is what dumbass Sean Mark, this is why I call him Nicolas Cage. He looked like Nicolas Cage. Probably dumb like his ass too. So he basically said, Kyrie, we need you to come back on. We had injuries. Because they had injuries. KD was hurt. Everybody was hurt on the team. If she got an infection, strictly, that's not it, dog. It's not about that. Dog, some women can't, you got to use another type of condom. You can't use latex. They make other condoms, nigga. What are you talking about? She got burned. That ain't got nothing to do with burn, nigga. That means that she's allergic to it, nigga. Like, what is
You can get off downtown, though.
Yeah, that's where I'm headed. So she got that burn and she alert. Oh man, bro, I can't, dog. I can't do it with people, dog. So basically, he came back to play away games. So they all were together playing. Then he was allowed to play. James Harden. He said not everything is for everyone strictly. He don't understand, scrub. You know what I'm saying? You know, when people don't get cooler like that, they don't know. So, so you know, we'll just say, okay. We'll say whatever you say, strictly. So basically, they were playing. James Harden wanted to trade. And everyone was saying, oh, it's because of Kyrie no. James Harden saw the bullshit that was going on with the organization and saw that the organization won shit. That's why he said right now, you know what? Like, I'm ready. That's why y'all want to blame me. But look, I'm not surprised they're gone because James Harden knew what was going on. He knew what was going on. Kyrie and KD were mad because they were like, man, just stay. You know, we could get something going. We could make a run. But James Harden, you know how he is. Like, he get in his feelings quick. So he decided to bounce. He left. They traded for Ben Simmons. The dumbest shit ever, right? But nobody blames Sean Marks and them for nothing, right? So they got Ben Simmons now. Oh, no, Jay. So he didn't even attempt to play a game. First they're trying to talk about, oh, well, his back hurts now. First you said his mental was hurt. Now his back hurt? Then how did he pass a physical to come to the Nets? Have y'all ever asked yourself that? You have to take a physical. That means they got to make sure all your phalanges, they got to make sure not only your phalanges, they got to make sure, you know, your health is together, you're not allergic. It's a physical. So everything got to, you know, pan out correctly. So if his back started hurting, how did he get traded to Brooklyn? Y'all ever thought about that? Oh, my bad, y'all don't, because y'all want to listen to dumbass Skip Bayless. Y'all want to listen to Ticket TV and all these other guys, you know, who I thought was more educated, but they're not. They're more into shock value shit instead of just telling you the truth. You know, they love the dramatization. So, yeah, exactly, Scrub. The trade for GP, yeah. Gary Payton II, yeah. It got blocked because he failed the physical. Exactly, Land of the Heartless. They're Heartless, yeah. Them dudes are shock value. Right, Mr. X, no effing sense. So now he's there. So now the following season, they asked for a trade. Kyrie, they're trying to do a contract with Kyrie. They screw Kyrie. They give him an NFL contract. You have to make this incentive to get your money. Kyrie said, hell no, kick rocks. So he asked for a trade. They couldn't trade him because they done dirtied his name in the media too bad. Kevin Durant asked for a trade. And Kevin Durant said, I will only stay Okay, so back pain is tricky and hard to diagnose for doctors. The cause, pretty much, you lie about back pain. Yeah, but Stevie, no wonder. I understand that. You're absolutely correct, 100%. But you still got to do the physical, and you have to be able to do certain stuff. So if you're mentally hurt, or you're mentally if you have mental, whatever they call that shit, I don't know what it's called, but mental problems, I'm going to call it, then why would you say it's your back now? Why would you just skip to your back? You should have never came over then if it's your back. If your back's hurt, that means you've had that injury for a while now. And they hid it. So that means Philadelphia would get fined by the league for lying about a misdiagnosis. You understand? Like, you have to give your diagnosis, like, even if it's hard to determine, if you have history of back pain, that has to be shared. He had no history of nothing but mental health issues. That was it. Mental health. I call it a vaginal tear, but it's mental health for him. Exactly. He faked it to get out of Philly. He was lying like a bum. Exactly. That's it, Stevie, no wonder. Exactly. And I'm not saying no allegedly either. Y'all can kiss my red ass. Y'all been messing with my page, so F y'all. So, once that happened and everything, okay, KD said, I will only stay if you get rid of Sean Marks and Steve Nash. Joe Tsai, a.k.a. Jackie Chan, came out saying, no, I stick by my organization. Everybody looking at him like, nigga, are you serious, nigga? You got Kevin Durant. You finna stick by these two? So, they couldn't get a trade going. They sat down, talked to KD, right? They started off with one of the worst starting records in history. They end up firing Steve Nash. Ever since then, Sean Marks has been pissed. He has an axe to grind because Steve Nash was his buddy. That was his buddy, all from Phoenix, that weak-ass Phoenix Sun organization. So, Kyrie posts a link. He retweets a link. Didn't say nothing. Instead of Joe Tsai being a man, because he's more like a woman to me, instead of being a man and calling Kyrie in the office and asking about the link, which you're supposed to do, he put it out there and blasted the tweet when nobody even gave a damn about the tweet. Nobody cared. Then he looked as stupid as the whole process went on. So y'all know that story. I'm not going to get into that. Once that happened, they tried to do another deal. Once Jacques Vaughn became coach, they went on a long win streak, 15, 20 game win streak. Do you know during that 15, 20 game win streak, the Nets were not covered at all? They didn't cover them. Not only that, not only did they not cover them, they're covering them more now without them on the team than they did when they were on the team. Can you believe it? I can. So that's all that happened. Kyrie Irving never did nothing wrong. Now, everybody's going to bring up the part where he said that he took a day off because of the Capitol things that happened at the Capitol and stuff like that. That's Kyrie. That's what he wanted to do. He has a right to do that. When other players do it or other people do it, y'all don't say nothing to them. But why is it wrong for Kyrie to do it? Then Kyrie went to a birthday party for his sister. It was a closed environment, nothing too crazy. They fined him for it. Why? He followed all the protocols. He was in the right place. Then the organization tried to say, oh, well, Kyrie didn't tell us where he was going. Then the teammates came out and said, oh, we know where Kyrie at. Kyrie talked to the team and everything. So he talked to the team, told his players, told his brothers where he was at. But then the organization say, we don't know where Kyrie at. Now, do y'all see what I'm talking about? Make it make sense. Like, that don't make no sense. How does your teammates know? But the organization don't know. Then Steve Nash is like, oh, I don't know where Kyrie is at. He said that because Nash was getting tired of Kyrie. Because Kyrie was getting on his ass because Kyrie didn't respect him. Then they tried to say, oh, Kyrie was mad because he won an MVP over Kobe. What the hell is Kyrie thinking about that for? Kyrie was mad because Steve Nash is a dumbass white boy who's from Canada, who only did well because he was in D'Antoni's system. Ain't win shit, but he know everything. Kyrie got more championships than him, was a way better player than him, but we not gonna say nothing. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, Lil Stroke Nash. Yeah, that's why his wife got taken by Jason Richardson. He dropped D off in that bitch. And that's documented. No, them picks ain't gonna save them. Look, the Brooklyn Nets gonna fall out. They already dropping as we speak. The Cavs the Heat on their ass. The Heat gonna take their spot. The Cavs definitely took their spot. So that's what happened. So is Kyrie to blame for all of this? No. What are we blaming him for? Did Kyrie hurt somebody? Did Kyrie go out somewhere and slap somebody's mama? Did Kyrie rob somebody? Kyrie has done nothing but be a model citizen, and he's done more for people in the WNBA than LeBron has or anybody in the organization. Go ahead, dude. All right. Go to search.
Oh, you already pulled it up?
No, just press search. So that's the point. Say yes, you the passenger. Some type in the address, whatever. So that's the thing I'm trying to tell you guys, is that I don't defend Kyrie because, oh, I'm defending Kyrie or something and all that. No, that's not the case. If Kyrie was wrong, I would tell y'all Kyrie's wrong. But Kyrie's not wrong.
Obey traffic laws, be alert, and use voice commands
not
while
wrong.
driving.
He never did anything wrong. And this is the stuff I'm trying to, ask people. Yeah, I know I gotta go love that cop right there.
I know.
Bitch ass. Can't stand the police. I think I can turn down here. Yeah. So that's just how it goes. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bruh, Sean Marks and Joe Tsai completely destroyed the Brooklyn Nets. Period. That's the reason why. In Boston. Was it Kyrie's fault? No. You had Jason Tater Tot and Jaylen Brown who thought they were better than what they were. Well, Brown is better. Jason Tatum just thought he was this Kobe or something. It's like, nigga, you're not Kobe. like Phil Jackson told Scotty, you're not Michael. Nigga, I walked up to Jason and said, Jason, you're not Kobe. So that's what happened. Come on, punk, go. So that's what happened. Jason Tatum and Brown, they were, and Jaylen Brown, shout out to Jaylen Brown, he's a real one. He was the only one to defend Kyrie through all of this mess. The only one. And he even said that we had our disagreements, but he always loved Kyrie as a brother. Always has. So him and Tatum have apologized to Kyrie plenty of times because they know if they would have had Kyrie in some of them games, they would have won. Because what Kyrie could do and everything is Kyrie is a fourth quarter. Kyrie's the most clutchest fourth quarter player since Kobe Bryant and Dirk Nowitzki. Seriously. Kobe and Dirk, Paul Pierce, those guys was clutch. KG, nah, one clutch. Great defender, but one clutch. Rasheed Wallace is better than him. But Kyrie Irving has done nothing wrong. And this is why I made this video, because he's continuously blamed, bro, you can go, dog. I should run y'all goofy looking asses over. Knowing y'all should have waited. So that's what happened, guys. Like I said, people are saying Kyrie destroys teams wherever he goes. When he left Cleveland, Cleveland went back to the championship twice, right? Yeah, they went twice or once. Yeah, they went back once and LeBron failed again. And then Boston, when he left, then Boston get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Why did they lose? Oh, yeah, Tater Tots came up short, as always. And Brooklyn, they said he messed Brooklyn up, right? What place is Brooklyn in right now? Brooklyn's in 4th place, right? They're in 4th place.
Proceed 2 miles on I-10 East. Proceed 2 miles on I-10 East. Proceed 2 miles on I-10 East.
Yeah, Shaq destroyed teams. Of course Shaq destroyed teams. We know that. Shaq left Orlando in shambles after he left.
Proceed 2 miles on I-10 East.
Okay, thank you. So that's what happened. I just wanted to make this video real quick because I just got tired of it. Just press start. That's where you're going, right?
You downtown? So no should work downtown. Let's take this back to this one. Yeah, that's a whole different dynamic.
Right.
That's the one the war is.
Right.
I just need that guy.
Hold on, I'm gonna get off here. But yeah, just wanted to tell you guys that Kyrie Irving has been done dirty, and that's the misconceptions and half truths. Kyrie did nothing wrong. He's a basketball player. Has he made mistakes? I really don't see him making mistakes. I mean, you know, everyone wants to talk about, oh, he said the earth is flat. I'm like, okay, and I know niggas who know their ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and they dumb as rocks. They still keep picking the wrong bitch. So who's smart? At least he picked the right one that listens and do what he asks. So that's all I'm saying, man. So thank y'all for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what y'all hear, y'all could donate to the page by going to the description box, hitting the link to my Cash App. You guys can super chat whenever we live or premiere, and you guys can also do a super thanks, which the video's over. You can leave one, and I'm gonna have the SoundCloud in the I'm gonna have the SoundCloud URL in the description box. Make sure you guys go check out the music we dropping. All right, I'm gonna have the songs over there for you guys to go listen to. YouTube on that bullshit. So thank y'all for listening, man. We out. Deezy.